Kochi, the booming infrastructural hub of Kerala. Airport, harbour, container terminal, the fast developing destination of investors and entrepreneurs. A progressive area of one of the best educated, trained, and skilled workforce in the whole country. Multilingual, multicultural, multi-ethnic urban community, competitive living standards. Most strategically located on India's commercial map, headquarter of some of India's premier organizations. And most of all, the pulsating and dynamic presence of youthfulness, the potential of their dreams and their ideas. The city of Kochi beckons India, with all these, and more. Innovation is the need of the hour. That is the mantra of success. And the key word to development and the economic independence of our nation. This underlines the importance of encouraging novel ideas and spirit of enterprise. Ideas that can bring about revolution in every walk of life. Ideas that help improve and simplify the much complicated life in the present world. Gadgets that help the old and the weak. Software applications that support an effective educational system. Which enable humans to communicate better, plan better and live better on this planet. Which help preserve the nature and environment. Which upgrade and elevate human race to higher planes of civilization. Yes. That's the power of ideas. And Assocham, the proactive and dynamic organization of the business community of India, through their startup LaunchPad, Elevator Pitch series, is now providing an excellent platform to the budding entrepreneurs to showcase their ideas and potentials. The Associated Chambers of Commerce and Industry of India, Assocham, is one of the apex trade associations of the country. The group has the country's best management and business leaders at the helm. As part of its efforts to garner the youth entrepreneurship, Assocham has been providing platform for the new generation ideas and ventures.
We've taken up this mission to encourage startups, to give them a platform where they can present their business ideas, connect them with investors, connect them with funders, connect them with various banks, etc. Whoever has a flavor for that business idea. We are doing this entire venture in 12 Tier 2 cities of India. This is the 9th city. 12 cities into 3 finalists. We'll have 36 finalists at the grand finale at I Create in Gujarat, which will be done with DPIIT, Ministry of Industry, Trade and Commerce, along with METI, and that is where the 36 finalists will do their final pitch to see who are the top 3, and the chamber would arrange with the funds and the investors to see as to which of the startups they would like to fund. Apart from that, we already have prize money worth 1.5 crores, mainly the money coming from Amazon Web Service, and the support ministries of this whole exercise of promoting startups of Assocham are Ministry of Industry, Trade and Commerce, and second is METI, and thirdly, we are very grateful to Doordarshan. Doordarshan is covering each and every city, and they will also cover the grand finale. Assocham is providing a platform to harness the creativity, the ingenuity, the passion and the hard work of these young India who want to become entrepreneurs and who want to be employment givers rather than employment seekers, to establish themselves, to establish their businesses, help the funders to get good startups where they would like to invest in, help them to grow, and God willing, we can achieve our Prime Minister's dream of having 50,000 startups by the year 2024. Thank you.
Assocham LaunchPad is an initiative to encourage startups and the Assocham members to work together and create partnerships that are beneficial to both the stakeholders. The series has been designed to give startups a platform to connect with industry's best business leaders.
Assocham is taken up the mission of Prime Minister Modi to start with the new entrepreneurs who are willing to take up new ventures. So far we have reached to 9 cities and 3 more cities we are going to cover. And in each city we are selecting three members who will be ultimately presenting their case in the final in the month of April in Ahmedabad. And this is the venture which Assocham has taken up for door-to-door approach. This is the only chamber in India who has taken up initiative of Prime Minister Modi to reach to the people who are interested for startup projects. And I think we will be able to achieve this kind of mission which Assocham has taken up. We will be able to reach about 50,000 startups by 2024.
Startups could use the platform to discover business companions and promoters, to explore funding support, to meet their mentors, and to network with high net worth individuals.
Kerala Startup Mission is extremely happy to be associated with Assocham to organize this Startup Launchpad. As we know that Assocham is the largest organization of federation of all the chambers of commerce across the country and have a very large number of commercial and industrial organizations as part of their fold. And once Assocham links with the startups, the next generation entrepreneurs and the companies which are actually coming into the innovative space, this is going to be a great opportunity for the startups, because not only that their products can actually be sold to be used in the context of various organizational members of Assocham, but it's also help the members of Assocham to look at investment opportunity in the startups. And this program actually brings in a lot of investors, the mentors and experts to help the startups scale up to the next stage. Kerala has a very vibrant startup ecosystem, technology ecosystem, where we have more than 2,300 startups, and the association with a professional organization like Assocham can help many of the startups to scale up and grow into the next level.
The series took off at Jaipur and traveled all the major cities of India and met hundreds of startups by the fresh entrepreneur. Lucknow, Pune, Chandigarh, Jammu, Goa, Indore, Raipur, and Kochi. The Kochi round of Assocham LaunchPad Startup Elevator Pitch Series was held at the Innovation Center at the Kendra Park. For Kochi, Assocham had received about 100 applications from startups from across the region, and of these, 20 were shortlisted, and they got a chance to meet world-class mentors, investors, and companies having decades of industry experience to help them give a better shape to their business idea and pitch for funding. and technology partners to generate business opportunities.
So we'll have 36 finalists. They'll be doing their final pitch in most probably I Create Ahmedabad or at the Statue of Unity, because the Prime Minister would be most probably inaugurating the International Startup Conference, which is being pioneered by Ministry of Industry, Trade and Commerce, and it's being done with the BIMSTEC countries, countries east of India.
India is not only about Amazon, or India is not only about Flipkart, or India is not about a few of those. India is also about companies who are working in deeper problems, deeper agri-tech problems, deeper health tech problems, deeper problems which affects our society. If you remember that when Honorable Prime Minister launched this in 2014, he specifically made this point that the startup ecosystem is the one which actually have to solve the real problems of the society.
The entries were evaluated on the basis of certain parameters, such as idea and business scalability, experience and qualification, social impact, product validation, innovation, problem solving, profitability, client onboarding, women entrepreneurship, website, capital, turnover, and turnover expense ratio. The participants were mostly from the category of early stage startups, between 0 to 2 years of operations, and established startups, between 3 to 5 years of operations. At the elevator pitch, all shortlisted entrepreneurs and founders were given 300 seconds to explain the concept and idea to a panel of juries.
We are now almost ready to commercialize our first product, which is a patented biodegradable straws from fallen coconut leaves. And we also have another 3 products, dishwashing scrubbers and coasters and dining table mats, which are lined up for the release later this year. And during the last 1 year, we had the simple machines with which we were rolling out in small numbers, and which we sent to 11 countries. And thankfully from all these countries we got orders, and so for this year we have potential orders of 10 million straws.
Now we have 300 farmers, organic farmers around Kerala. We are associating with them, and we launched 2 MVPs on coconut oil and also in cocoa mash.
We have named VStock, which is basically a livestock health monitoring and tracking system. What we have is we have an IoT based ear tag which is placed on the ear of the cattle, which monitors their behavior pattern, analyzes them and send it to our cloud, where we use our algorithm to understand the behavior pattern, and then we send specific alerts to the farmers on their mobile device. We have developed 2 prototypes as of now, and we have orders from 3 farms in Kochi, that is around 150 plus cattle, and we are in partnership with the Capital Trust, a microfinance bank out of Pune, and Delaval, which is a dairy equipment supplier. So we are partnering with them to reach to around 6,000 plus farmers across India.
Our product is an innovative online learning platform connecting rural communities, especially youth, to build technical knowledge and skills to increase their employability and livelihood that supports environmental upliftment, human dignity and social enhancement.
If you see the Assocham report of 2016, out of 100% management guy who pass out from the colleges, only 7% per candidates gets employability out of 100%. So what we do is we do a tie-up with the colleges, especially with tier 2 and tier 3 cities, wherein we provide a artificial intelligence training platform, wherein we evaluate them, their strength and their weakness. Along with that, we customize our whole training at 80-20 rules.
Basically, we are an entertainment app, but then the passion is about creating something for the youth in general, creating opportunities for them. So all these problems that you see there is solved through a mobile game. A game which educates, entertains, as well as empowers. We are talking about around 8,500 plus user base. We have developed a community which will be translated into user, since we haven't launched the product yet. But we already have a pan-India presence in terms of the target group that we are talking about, which is 18 to 24 college-going youth.
Basically, he had 20 seats in his office space, which was not used. So I helped him convert it into a co-working space, and I provided the clients so that from the client perspective, every client was able to get a fully furnished office space with AC, power backup and Wi-Fi for 3,000 rupees per month. And for the space owner, he was using a very cheap space, and he was generating 3 times revenue. Also, we are planning to develop a SaaS-based online platform for space management. So when it comes to a person who has no experience in co-working, and if they have a furnished office space, they can come into this platform and list it out there. Also, they can view the occupancy rate and everything.
So Consent.ai is basically omni-channel conversational marketing tool. So what that means is that it's a conversational tool in the sense that you can converse with, you can converse on any kind of, you can automate conversations on any kind of platform.
What we propose is an intelligent gas stove, which a user can cook any dish very precisely without the need of supervision. Actually, it's a patented technology that we use in this product. The product is in a private beta testing version right now, and we are doing the R&Ds all right now.
We are going to collaborate with private and government blood banks, from where we will take different type of entries from different type of users who want to donate blood, or those who want to gain some or accept some blood who has doctor's prescription. So we made this project in order to get some blood from the blood bank or through the delivery boys. We are going to start it from our college server. Currently we are on from our college server, so we don't have any investment.
We find that teachers spend more time doing administrative tasks than they prepare for teaching. So what do? We help them with the complete documentation process, and once all the data gets updated on a regular basis, they have all the reports at the click of a button. The second problem that we are addressing is, how do you know if your child is able to learn what is being taught in school? No, the exam results that you have got doesn't always tell that. So we use facial recognition analysis, the expression analysis and gesture analysis of the teachers as well as students, compare them and provide feedback to the teachers to let them know if the method of delivery, content delivery, or if the method of teaching is actually helping the students learn what is being taught.
What we basically do is we digitize checks. Checks are still the biggest business-to-business transaction in US. To tell you the number, by Federal Reserve, there are 17.8 billion number of transactions for a value of 22 trillion and receive payment by the platform. So we tend to grow much bigger than a one-sided platform.
To build a cyber-physical, asynchronous, real-time digital healthcare system, that is called the HealthNet system. See, this will be built by incrementally installable integrated apps, IoT devices, up to curated cancer treatment instrumentations. It provides a multi-sectional decision support in real time for the consultant and the other paramedicals professionals in working on it.
We are planning to get into the B2C market in a way, like we gonna make use of influencers to get into the B2C market. We are gonna make, like as a company, as a Thomas Cook, will put influencers in the middle, and we're gonna sell our packages to the clients through influencers. We are gonna do it like a way, we are gonna start with mystery boxes. This mystery box is gonna have packages, flight tickets, hotel rooms on a complimentary basis. We are gonna provide to the clients. Apart from that, every year 3 influencers will be selected. Everyone will be given a travel vlog in Lakshadweep. In 2 years, we are going to make it as a travel media company.
People can buy the microgreens from anywhere, from the rural shops or wherever they are living. Because nowadays, if we have to buy a plant, either we have to run to the plant shop or to the online, and they don't even get a chance to see the plants if you are buying online. But we are giving an opportunity to everyone to go and see the plants before they are buying. And the microgreens are going to be the superfood in coming days, and we are giving an opportunity to buy the plants and have it and get a better health for the people.
All will have a mobile phone in hand, and it is very important for us for instant communication and social access. But even though we know that it has a health hazard of radiations, we have never thought of another health hazard, that we are transmitting microbes between us, between hand to hand. From place where we keep, we are carrying some microbes along with us. We are taking this to our toilets, our bedrooms, our bathroom, our kitchen, everywhere. And we are handing over this to our kids. Who handles that? What are we passing? We are passing microbes.
18 years of working with the blind, I found issues, problems of how the visually challenged approach day-to-day stuff. It's not high-end technology, or they don't want cloud solutions. They want to live peacefully, and we found the usage pattern of the visually challenged with use of technology is very similar to how an aged person is. So what we found is a beautiful idea where we can find sensors attached to what we have is a binocular vision camera. This is a product that we actually pitching here.
So what we have identified in the market is that there are people who actually play console games, shooter console games, and that is still making billions of dollars in business. But that is not been, if you consider that players is not actually playing in mobile space. So we have identified that market, and we are serving into that particular player base.
Actually, we all missed 20 years, 20 golden years, 20 productive years in our life, knowingly or unknowingly. But we are here to add that 20 more productive years to every human being's life. This is by preventive health checkups and a mobile tool, electronic tool for you to manage the entire your family's health management system, and by spreading the message of and encouraging individuals to get tested and stay healthy.
The panel of jurors included names of eminent professionals like Mr. Anil Katan, Chairman, Assocham National Council on Startup; Mr. G.S. Singhvi, Managing Director, Hindustan Fibers Limited, and Senior Member Assocham; Mr. Binu Shankar, Associate Director, Innovation Culture; Mr. Dilip Ibrahim, AINQ Innovation; Mr. Shailen Sagunan, Chief Executive, SS Consulting; and Mr. Santhosh Udayanan, Associate Director, E-Global Delivery Services.
So the third company today is something which vibrates. What could it be? Any guesses? That's right, Vibrathon Technologies.
Vibrathon. Vibrathon develops quality metrics, taking quality transparency of a product to the next level by providing the most reliable quality certification for food products. Quality check data at every stage of production process will be accessible to the end consumer. Through the unique QR code, anyone can retrieve the information about the product. This provides a platform for collaborating farmers, manufacturers, quality checkers.
Okay, thank you for this wonderful opportunity. It will be motivating for us to reach our ultimate dream.
Very happy, excited, and it's a great motivation to move on. Thank you.
And now to announce the second one, another guess. Until we don't change this, our country won't change. The name of the company. It's got something to do with our head. That's right. Brain wired.
Brainwired. Brainwired is developing a livestock monitoring and tracking solution using IoT-based and sensor-enabled RFID tags to prevent the early death of livestock and enable farmers to earn more. The tags are attached to the ears of the livestock and relay real-time information on the livestock's temperature and location to the farmer on his mobile phone, either through SMS or dashboard alerts. The dairy farmers, who are the current target group, can detect diseases of their cattle at an early stage and take preventive action, saving on the cost of treatment and potential death of their cattle.
So we'll thank the KLS Startup Mission for providing this opportunity, and we're really happy, and we are hoping for better things forward.
For our champion company. This goes to he who blesses us. Blessings Palms Private Limited.
Blessing Palms. Blessing Palms Private Limited, which was founded in 2019, is engaged in the development of proprietary eco-friendly products from agricultural wastes and engaging rural women for the production of these merchandise. The company has developed 4 products from naturally fallen dry coconut leaves. The drinking straws from coconut leaves are commercialized and have yielded potential orders of 10 million straws from across the globe.
Blessing Palms is a startup which is focused on creating rural employment particularly for women. So, and also it is an innovation based on developing from the leaves of coconut leaves, the discarded leaves. So even there's a lot of waste is now converted into value, which can create a lot of income generation for women. And Assocham has given us this platform where you can actually create visibility for our product, and also a lot of support to take this company to greater heights so that we can employ more and more women.
ഇതൊരു വലിയ ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റിയാണ്. ഇതുപോലെ സ്റ്റാർട്ടപ്പുകൾക്ക് ഇത്തരമൊരു ഫണ്ടിങ്ങിനുള്ള ഒരു സോഴ്സൊക്കെ കണ്ടെത്താൻ വേണ്ടി പറ്റാനുള്ള ഏറ്റവും നല്ലൊരു പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോം തന്നെയാണ്. താങ്ക് യു.
Your energy, your power, your vision, your thought has really excited all of us, all the jury members. And it is really wonderful ideas. And the most of the ideas which are coming, they are coming from education, from agriculture, into healthcare, and these are the area which a lot of scope is there for growth and development. And Assocham, under the chairmanship of Mr. Anil Khetan, is really implementing the vision of our Prime Minister.
The top 3 winners from Kochi will now be invited for the final round. The winner of the grand finale will get an opportunity to scale up and raise finance and technology, or even marketing partnership with venture capitalists, mentors or independent professionals of global repute, and most of all, win prizes worth up to rupees 1.5 crore.